Hey, it's the Aldos here. What's going on? On our way to bring Michelle to work. She's, got not too much time left. Doesn't seem like.
Nope. Something I didn't get to do a video on just yet. The other day, I put in my notice to work. I put in my notice to. I didn't actually do like a 2-week notice. I did a notice that I'll be giving a last minute notice. Does that make sense? An
extended notice.
It's like, hey, I'm giving my notice to quit work, and then when I give you my notice, it's gonna happen real fast.
Yeah, but that's what you gotta do if you want to live your dreams. That's what we're doing, and it might not be understood by people, but it's just what feels good to us, and we're just gonna go with it because you only live once. Why not just go with that feeling,
But giving up your, giving your notice to work, and knowing it's your final job, I know this is my final job.
That's it.
And giving my notice to my final job ever was the most liberating thing ever in my life.
And not to be like your final job. What are you just gonna sit around all day?
Well, no.
Where
J-O-B,
we are
my 9 to 5.
Creating our own income. We are doing whatever it takes to create our own lifestyle that we want, not someone else wants. We want to build our dream, not someone else's, and
and we're living it and we're doing it.
Right on. While we will be working hard and doing things
work hard.
No, I'm saying up in the future when you're off your job,
right, because what are you going to do when you quit your 9 to 5?
And things are going to be going very rapidly, and we're going to be doing things that most people wouldn't even dream they could do. But you can do it. That's the thing. That's an awesome thing, and that's why we bring you what we bring you, because we're doing it. If we can do it, anyone can do it. It's as simple as that.
If we can do it, you can definitely do it.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
You don't have to travel in an RV. Just insert whatever your dream is and just kind of follow it. Be you.
Be you. Be real. Be free.
I'm excited to get out on the road. I'm excited to head out to some sunny areas and see beautiful places.
Well, we're heading out to Miami next week, and that's pretty exciting. We'll be in Miami this time next week.
We'll be in.
And we wouldn't even be in Miami next week if it wasn't for what we're doing. If it wasn't for our drive and will to to push forward and do things differently and succeed and to be part of the community that we're part of.
Actually qualified for an event. We're going to a live event, and most of the people have to watch it on a live stream, but we qualified to go through how hard we worked over the last couple months.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get to be close-knit right next to people, working on things, learning things, and just going into 2016 in full stride. Talk about what a way to start off your year.
Definitely. Oh, we'll let you cross. That lady won't let you cross. Are you crossing?
Go.
Oh. She looks like no one ever let her cross before.
You're standing across the street, right?
Anyhow.
Sorry. We get a little goofy.
Oh, there's a pond. Oh, it's almost...
Oh, a little snowy.
Oh, it looks like it could be skatable.
But yeah, it's all about just going after whatever you want. And, there are outlets for you to do that. And, yeah.
And we suggest you go do it.
Just be open. Boom!
Have an awesome day, everyone.
Have a great day. Thanks for hanging with us.
We'll talk to you later.
Later. You didn't hit it?
What's happening?
I don't know. Works for me every single time. Oh, what's going on? Just pulling in. Dropped Michelle off. Did a couple errands. Just pulling in to take the pups out for a quick walk and enjoy some of the outdoor activity. It is 23 degrees out here, so pretty chilly. They're ready to hit the road. Girlies want to go for a walk? You ready? You want to go for a walk? So we're out for a walk. It's a beautiful day. So yeah, just a bunch of stuff going on with us and what we're doing, if you've been following. And maybe you're even asking the question, why are you guys even doing all this stuff? What is all this all about? I don't understand. No one I know is doing this stuff. The deal is simple, and it's like this. Where is the world going? Pardon me, my leashes, my mustache. But where is the world going? Okay, look at everybody. I'm on my phone right now. Everybody is on their phone. Everybody is doing something online, you know, whether you know about it or not. Everybody's doing something online, okay? Like, you know, surfing the web on their phone, you know, texting, emailing, apps, YouTube, whatever, you know. You might not be aware of all the different things that people use, but it's endless. And honestly, if you're a person who sits down and looks at things, like maybe you analyze stuff, analyze this, because, you know, think about where the internet is today. Think about where it is going to be in a year, in 5 years. You know, do you want to be in front of that wave? Like when things come in and just flood into your life. You know, if you're positioned properly, if you're doing the right things, if you're learning the right things, you know, you're going to be able to apply them in this online digital information age world that we live in. And, you know, it's just starting. It really is just starting. Think back, you know, I remember my parents buying a computer and, you know, having dial-up internet, and, you know, that was so awesome. And now it's like you can get it on your phone, you can get it on your iWatch, you can get it on whatever you want, you know, tablets, computers, and it's just a matter of time, you know, before it's every single person you know is just, I mean, it already is like that, but even more so as time goes on. It's just going to become more and more and more. It's just going to grow. So, I mean, analyze that. You know, what are you doing? If you're not doing something that involves the internet, you know, you're not really positioning yourself for the future. You know, think about it. You know, jobs and stuff like that are going to be going bye-bye, a lot of them. And I don't mean to like burst anyone's bubble. You know, I used to be someone who used to think, oh yeah, I work 40, 50 hours a week, I get benefits and I get a pension, you know, great, you know, that's awesome. And it is, to an extent, but, you know, those things, that stuff, I believe, just doesn't really exist anymore, you know, where money is changing, what you use money for, how you buy things, you know, online stuff, it's just a rapid changing thing. And you know what, like I said, if you can get in front of that wave and position yourself so when that wave comes in, hey, leave it, Chloe, hey, so when that wave comes in, you know, you just flood brand new beautiful opportunities into your life because you know you're positioned, you know, you have developed some knowledge about the online world. You know, that's why we're doing what we're doing. And it's fun because we're learning, we're exploring, we're meeting new people, we're connecting, we're sharing what we do. And you know, what we do is just be us. We love just being positive and setting goals for the future, you know, and just working towards them. And you know, they're goals for us, you know, they're our personal goals. And you know, we all have personal goals, and all you have to do is hone in on those. And trust me, I never really thought I could do anything. I just thought I was a dumb person, and I just would settle for whatever, you know, as long as I could pay bills. You know, that's all I really cared about. Now it's a whole different story. Now it's like, you know, me and my wife and I creating our own income, creating our own legacy, if you will, because, you know, where we go with this, you know, let's say 5 years from now, 10 years from now, you know, our plans are to be just totally, you know, millions and millions of dollars from our business and traveling and inspiring and, you know, lifting people up and empowering people. That's what we're going to be, you know, 5 years from now. And, you know, we've already been doing some amazing things online, and, you know, we're just learning and following. You know, anyone can do this. All you got to do is just pay attention and take action and be consistent. It's very simple. You know, it's going to take you to just do things differently, but if you want something in life, if there's something that you want, you can have it. And to get it, you're gonna have to go through the trenches. You're gonna have to get dirty. You know, you don't realize it, but, you know, looking back on it now, for me, it's like, wow, I've done so much stuff, and it's like only just begun. You know, we've done so much stuff in our first year online. You know, we've had our over $10,000 a month. Results not typical. See an income disclaimer on this page. But you know, we've created our own income, our own freedom, if you will. You know, if you can go out and create one sale, you can create $1 million. If you can go out and earn 10 grand in a month, you can go out and create that multiple times over and over. Rinse and repeat. If you can do something once, you can do it 100 times, 1,000,000 times, however many times you want. And, you know, that's what we open you up to, because when you do something, when you take action and you, like, let's say you go out there and you do something and you're trying a bunch of things and you're taking action, you know, you did something right and you got a result. All it is sitting there thinking, what was I doing that got me that result? What did I do? You know, think back. What was I doing? You know, how was I acting? How was I feeling when I got that result? You know, yesterday I was making a video and I was just feeling so good in the video and feeling so good about what we're doing. I finished the video, went to go upload it to YouTube, checked my email, and we had a sale. So I mean, you know, when you do what you love and you get yourself on that vibration, things just fall into your lap. And you know, you might think it's not that easy, but when you push, when you work, when you drive yourself, when you do things that people aren't willing to do, you get results. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow, but you will. Every action that you take is eventually going to pay you. So remember that and keep moving forward. I'm going to finish up walking with these girls. It's not going to take too long of a walk, but we're going to be out here for a few more. And yeah, just looking forward to the weekend. We got an open house and things like that. So stay in tune for what we're doing, what we're up to. And yeah, click below to get started with us if you're really serious about your life and, you know, making those changes we talked about, transforming, doing things differently. Totally up to you. If you've got that drive within you, then just take action. It's very simple. Grab the free information and just move forward.
And today we're coming at you with a really, really important topic. It's been kind of the theme of our day, and that is, how do you do what you do? How is it that you are able to, dun, 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 do you want to share with them what we're doing if they don't already know?
Oh, yes. Well, you know, first of all, Joe for that. But, you know, yeah, that's the cool thing. We've kind of like opened up a little bit and, you know, letting people in, and, you know, people are like, how are you doing what you're doing? You know,
well, what are we doing? That's what I said.
Well, what we're doing is what we're doing. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, what are we doing?
We are selling our home and living on the road in an RV that we just bought. And, you know, we're getting everything set up, taking the steps. And, you know, part of those steps are telling people and people finding out and things like that. So, I mean, so it's something you could prepare for. It's just a step that it goes, and you just got to,
you know, it's just, this week we've expanded, we've allowed, you know, we've just kind of expanded, who, you know, about what we're doing. It's kind of like, been like kind of like a little bomb being dropped on people about what we're doing. But, you know, for us, it's just been the course of action that we've taken, you know, just being super excited about where we are and sharing it with others. And then the questions we're getting from people are, how are you doing what you're doing? Like how, I think that sounds so awesome, but how are you doing it? And the answer is, we have an online business. That's how we're doing it. And
not only an online business, because honestly, like,
it's way beyond that.
We look at our results and things that we have, and, you know, that's awesome and great and empowering. But, you know, we've also developed within to realize that we can create our own success and do whatever we want because of the skills that we've acquired through our online business. And, you know, just having that empowered feeling and that deep down feeling inside, you know, when you've made the right decision and you've gone through and followed through with things and you've worked and you can see the light at the end of the tunnel, you know, when that happens, when you get that feeling, you know, that's what we're going with. And that's why we're so confident in what we're doing. And when we share it with people and people want to know, we definitely want to be open to sharing with people. But also it's the same thing, you know, people ask us what we do, how do you do it? It's the same thing. Well, you sit down with me and tell me what you do for a living, you know, and teach me how to do it. You know, it's kind of like the same thing, you know, not to say that we're not willing to tell people, but it's kind of the same thing. You know, if you're a hairdresser and I'm like, tell me how to be a hairdresser, you know?
Right. How do you run a business? It's like, oh God, how do you sit down? Or
it is all just business. And this is just a style of business that we've just been enlightened to and open to. And, you know, anyone can do it, but you definitely got to just take the action steps.
But another thing I wanted to kind of share is some of the conversations. A really cool conversation today I had, excuse me, going too fast there, was with some of the guys that I work with. I work at a heating and air conditioning company, if you didn't know. and just this week put my notice in for, you know, moving and leaving and hitting the road and that sort of thing. So now all the questions are coming in from the people I work with, and, you know, so I'm kind of confronted with how to answer it. And it's really like a very simple, but yet heavy loaded question and answer kind of thing. And really it's about breaking it down to how others can make use of making money online, how to have a business online. You know, blogging's huge. You know, every business should have a blog. If you're not blogging, you don't have a business. You know, so like, for instance, the guys that I work with, they're heating and air conditioning technicians. Throughout their day, they're doing little technical things. They're fixing problems. They're solving people's problems. They're giving people heating and cooling on really hot and you know, really frigid days for the heat and really hot days for the you know, for the air conditioning. And you know, you're helping people, and there's other people out there that are looking for the answers to how to fix those things. Other technicians, even just having a place to go, and it's simple as just putting out your phone, maybe while you're working, maybe just, you know, if it's your hobby, whatever it is, and just utilizing it for your passion, utilizing it for what you're already doing, utilizing it in everyday life, and putting it online, because someone out there is going to want to see it regardless of what you think. And that's really breaking it down and summing it up and you know, really summing it up, but it's kind of just a perfect way to put it. It's just, people can't see beyond.
With you changing you first. Yes. You have to build yourself up before you can even explore your passions. You know, I did a video yesterday, I actually posted it on Facebook, just about how discovering your passions is all about, first of all, discovering yourself and what you value about yourself and loving yourself and all that stuff. So, I mean, getting through and doing that is a big part of anything. So, I mean, this is just a business thing that we're doing because it resonates. She's crying and looking under the couch at a ball.
Yeah, God.
So, I mean, no, this is just a business model that we've adapted to, because we are totally like not typical people.
We're not your everyday people. We never
Michelle's
were.
like always chatting with people, and like, you know, even when I first met her, I'm like, this girl just talks. And like, I've been like that in a way as well. And you know what? Even being around her and taking on that even more it's a great way to be. And I love it. And for us, it's a great way to be as a couple. And it's just us and our business. And anybody can do it and make it their business. And definitely utilizing what you do, what you love. You know, technical things, like I love doing install video things, like little things that I do, you know, or, you know,
well,
whatever
you know,
we
great.
love
Like,
and we're
you love to do,
about.
like, I love to talk. Like, honestly, if anyone asked me, like, if you get paid to do anything, Michelle, what would you get paid for? My answer has always been to talk, but it's never been about being on camera, like, because that's a whole different thing. Like, learning to do videos was a whole process. So if you've ever thought, oh my God, I could never, I've heard that today, like, why would I put the camera on me? I'm like, I get that. I was there. I struggled with that at the beginning, but really what it comes down to.
Can I jump in for a second?
Well, hold on. Really, what I love is to talk. And, you know, so as I grow and develop in our business, I'm learning every day to become a better speaker through all the developing and reading and education and all those sorts of things, just learning and growing every day. And then becoming becoming a speaker, being able to talk and making money doing it.
Yeah. And the whole video
you love
thing,
video, yeah.
I was like, I couldn't believe, like, one day I was just riding in my truck doing a video, and I'm like, I'm holding up the phone. I'm like, I'm actually just doing this. And it's like, I wasn't even controlling it. It was just happening. And
you knew you had to do it.
Yeah. And you know, because we all have a story to tell, and the more people that are telling stories, the more other people can relate to you. And, you know, it's not all about business. It's all about enlightening people to their true power, because honestly, it doesn't matter. You know, we have links below and on our banners to what we do and what we believe in. And, you know, that's what it is. It doesn't matter what you're promoting. It matters what you are. And that goes for anything in life. It matters where you're built up to. It matters what your vision is, how much you put into yourself, because we put personal development and we put time into ourselves. We're going to Miami next week for a retreat event style private community for, like, you know, 3 days, 4 days. And, you know, these are just the things that we do because we invest in ourselves, so we can sit in front of the computer and make a video of value, of just pure just love and emotion of what we feel and how we can actually display it. Because, you know, honestly, if I were to sit down in front of people, we wouldn't be talking like this. You know, it's great that we can have this outlet, and you can have it too, where you can just share and create your own following customized to you.
Learn how to do it. That's what we had to do. We had to learn how to do it. We knew nothing. We knew nothing about this.
If people ask you, you know, what's your business? You know, we are our business. We are the business.
We're the Aldos.
And when you realize that you're a business, you know, that's why I say it doesn't matter what you sell. It doesn't matter what you're affiliated to. You know, the links on this page just resonate with us. And actually, you know, with Empower Network is just a total just coming together of just energies for us. You know, that's our story. There are so many other things out there you can do.
Well, we could talk about this all day. We really could. We should actually hit play one day and just talk about this all day.
You mean record?
Yes. Thanks.
Good thing I get control of the mouse over here. Or I don't know if these would get recorded or edited. No. But yeah, I mean, it's all about just believing in yourself and
utilizing what you already do and learning how to do it. You know, it's learning how to implement what you already do know and love, what you're willing to learn to put into yourself, how you're willing to expand your mind, your thinking, and just grow into a better version of you. So that better version of you can help others. That better version of you that continue to grow and just continue to help others. The whole point is to just help others, inspire people, move people forward in life. So there's so many people just out there doing the same thing, just not even thinking, not believing.
And we didn't know what we know now.
And we just know what we know now.
We might look like professionals, but honestly, we're just getting started. And, you know, we do know a lot and we're very advanced for what we're doing. But, you know, we started just like you, not knowing what to do, you know. And the biggest thing is the personal development and just building up who you are. And because I never believed in myself, I always just was, you know, as long as I just had money to pay bills and just like, you know, drink beer at night and do nothing on the weekends, like that's all. Like I never had any drive. Now I have.
See, I was like I was a little bit at the opposite. I always had the drive, but not the resources. Maybe.
What do you mean resources?
Well, I don't know, like because sometimes you might not see the resources. I mean, I always found resources for what I wanted, but then sometimes if you don't always see them there, or you know.
Yeah, and that's all goes back to, you know, the belief level within, and you know, because we all have certain money beliefs. We all have certain resource beliefs. Exactly. You know, a couple of years ago, I wasn't reading. I wasn't, you know, personally developing. I wasn't putting any time or anything into myself. Really,
we put a lot of time into video games.
Yeah, exactly.
We put a ton of time into video games. Although right now we could actually learn how to blog. I mean, not learn. We could blog about our video game, but we don't do that anymore. True. It's been, you know, we kind of put the video game.
We don't do it anymore. We just have different focuses now, and that's what it is. You know, this time next year, our focuses are going to be different. We're going to be at a whole different level, and you know, now's your opportunity to even get started with us, depending on, you know, where you're at. If you're ready to actually make a decision to transform your life and get behind people that are actually doing it.
And learn how you can utilize your own self. Yeah. Just learn how you can be the best version of you.
Yeah, because you know we're all about connecting with people who are serious. If you're serious, go ahead, click below, check that out. We'll see you on the next video.
Bye.